Okay then guys, so welcome to the two-wheel exploration kitchen once again, and we've got something rather special here, and two things actually which we'll talk about. But first of all, just a bit of an intro into the army ration packs. Now most people have a bit of a misconception about these things. I personally had experience with them in the 1990s, and to be honest, they do, well, back then they did undoubtedly deservedly get a bit of bad press, so to speak. But you'll be pleased to know now, in these modern times, that they have improved drastically well, which is amazing. And before I open it up, just going to point out, this is obviously a British Army ration pack. It is a 24-hour ration pack, and obviously that's designed to sustain a fully grown soldier, obviously out on deployment for a period of 24 hours. Now, obviously, all of these ration packs, okay, they still come in the traditional cardboard box. Okay, this is usually how they look now, and the ones I remember were very much different. And just to point out, first of all, that a lot of people have a bit of a misconception about these sort of things, as is basically like baby food and astronaut food, that sort of thing, processed stuff. Well, to be honest, you couldn't really be more wrong, because these things are actually designed, the contents of them are designed by nutritional experts, and literally eating everything in this box is usually enough designed to give you absolute best performance, dietary, calories, everything you need. It is designed to sustain a soldier or anybody who eats it, obviously, in an active environment, then to give you all of your dietary requirements for a 24-hour period. And personally, these things, I've not experienced one of these new army ration packs, but obviously this is a bit of a first for me. But if anything, if the rations that I've eaten recently are anything to go by, then I would say it's going to be a great experience. So we're just about to open the box, and here we go, and we'll have a look at the contents. I really can't recommend these things enough, to be honest with you, because they are just an amazing option for some pretty good instant grub. Okay, now you can see on the top there, this is a genuine British government issue one, MOD authorised use only. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. You can get hold of these things. Okay, I bought this one from a place online, and usually these are all packed and sealed direct from the depot where they come from. And before we open the box, just to point out as well that these things do have a very long life in storage. Now, I believe this one I've got here is a 2018 issue date, which is great. And if you can see some of the nutritional data, it tells you everything you need to know. It says this 24-hour ORP has been carefully designed to ensure it is well balanced and will meet all of your nutritional requirements. The ration contains a minimum of 4,000 calories. To maintain peak performance, you should consume all the contents over a 24-hour period, and the contents of the ration contain high levels of carbohydrates and are designed to provide a constant release of energy to keep you at the peak of performance. And then it just goes through some basic instructions for heating the contents and eating it as well, obviously. So here we go then. Just gonna bit of tape down the middle of the box, and it is amazing. I've tried some other rations recently from other nationalities, from their military rations, and one thing about this is it's amazing the amount of stuff that you actually get inside the box. So we're going to go through first of all, and what greets us when we open the top of the box is, first of all, this is what we know as a condiments pack, or beverages in there. Also, you've got your spork, sorry. You've got tea, coffee, tissue as well, look. Windproof matches, brilliant. And a lot of this stuff I'm familiar with, and I kind of remember it from years ago actually using it with my bit of a association with the military. And of course you can see there we've got some wonderful stuff inside that, okay, so non-dairy whiteners, things like that, okay. And of course we've also got the well-known Puree tabs. And if we come back to the box then, and these isotonic drinks, okay, raspberry flavoured isotonic drink, and another raspberry flavoured isotonic drink. And we've got here now, ooh, what's this? Looks quite nice. Another isotonic drink. Wow, awesome. So simply put, you just open up the sachet and add it to your water bottle, and basically, you know, to give you a bit of hydration, to make sure you're well hydrated. Now we're getting down into the interesting. This one's actually got a flameless heater bag inside it, which you know, these things are absolutely wonderful. All you need to do is follow the instructions, fill them up with water to a certain level, open up the top, and then you insert your meal pack inside, and lo and behold, they heat themselves up. So also we notice as well, we've got fruitaja. Wow, this is some sort of ready to consume on the go fruit puree. And we've got banana, we got, looks like mango and banana. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, and then coming into it now, we've got this here. What's this? We've got, oh, fruit flapjack. Fab. Quite a generous little portion. And coming on to some of the savoury things now, we're going to look at this one. What's this one? So we have an all-day breakfast. Fabulous. Okay, now I know there are lots of options with these rations. There is a vegetarian set of menus. If we see in the box, I'll just turn the box around a moment so I can just explain to you folks again. It's literally, the number on the box denotes what the menu is. Obviously there is a full range of menus. I think they go up to about 15 or 16, something like that, maybe higher, and depending on what the number is, depends on the content of what is in the box. So we've got our all day breakfast, which is absolutely great. Looking forward to eating that. And next up we have a bag of nuts, ready to eat nuts. We've got, oh, what have we got in here? We've got peanuts, almonds, cashews. Brilliant. Okay, so ready to eat, straight out the bag. Okay, and getting interesting now, folks. Have a look at this thing first of all, which is literally a oaty biscuits, golden oat biscuits. Fabulous. And according to the menu, what I was reading about this the other day, there should be some, where has it gone? Of course, yes, here we go. We have smooth peanut butter. Fantastic. I'd imagine that would go quite well with the oaty biscuits. And going through it as well now, this is coming up for save it. Oh no, this is another breakfast. This is the muesli, fruit muesli with milk. Now, according to the instructions for this on the box, all it's necessary is to open the bag and add a bit of water. So I'm guessing it's got everything you need for a nice nutritious breakfast, which is fabulous. And coming up here now, this little fella. Ooh, what's this? Tabasco sauce. Oh my days, look at that. That's a miniature dynamite stick there, I'm sure. I know this stuff is hot, and I'm sure that a lot of people in the military actually do like their spicy hot food, okay? So this little fella here is probably going to punch well above its weight. So we'll have to try that at some point. And then coming on to another sort of snack food, we've got sesame snaps. Wow, little sesame snaps. Brilliant. All ready to eat. Excellent. So a nice little snack to keep you going when you're hungry out in the field, whatever you're doing. And of course then, this is chocolate drink powder. Wow. So put the kettle on, add this to your mug, nice bit of boiling water. Maybe you can also add some non-dairy whitener to make it a bit creamier for you. But this stuff always used to be amazing, and I'm sure it's just as amazing and nice now as it was then. And coming into evening meals now, folks. So we get two of everything, mostly. We've got vegetable korma. Nice. Okay. So this is the sort of thing that can go straight in the flameless heater bag, okay? Or if you haven't got one of those, you can just immerse it in some water. A lot of people were unsure years ago about the standard British Army issue mess tins, which are a rectangular shape with a handle on the side of it, and the handle folds into it. Well, these mess tins are perfect for putting these in. You just put it up in a bit of water, put this in there, don't open it, just put it straight in the water, bring it to the boil, and open the pouch, and fabulous instant dinner. Okay, we've got vegetables in a mild creamy coconut sauce. Wow. Okay, and we've also got another evening meal. Okay, what's this one? This lamb Rogan Josh. Wow. Okay, now don't let these plain looking packets put you off. In fact, these are an amazing meal. Okay, literally open the pouch, heat it up. You can even eat it cold if you want, which is fine. Some folks like to do that, but literally these stuff are, you know, all of this composition is put together by dietary experts, and I would say people who say, oh, what are you eating that rubbish for? Well, this stuff is the perfect kind of thing if you are hungry, you haven't got much time, or maybe you've got no electricity, power cut, something like that. Or, you know, not just in an emergency, but if you're camping or living outside for a bit of in the wild or whatever, then these things are the perfect option. So we've gone through most of what's in the bag, and a couple of interesting things in the bottom here. Okay, now these were not quite how I remember them now. We've actually got a nice coloured print, and this is basically for use for the Ministry of Defence, or basically any sort of, you know, staff personnel, military personnel. You always get these here, and it tells you it's what you've got inside your ration pack. Menu 6 here, we can see the full contents there. Okay, and on the back here, this is something that the Ministry of Defence do to actively encourage soldiers. Most people probably just throw it in the bin, but it's a feedback questionnaire which a soldier would fill out and give your comments whether you like it or not. Obviously, just to help sort of, you know, improve the quality of future rations. And also in the bottom, what have we got here? We've got additional information sheet, basically giving you further detail about what the contents are in the rations, and of course, you know, ingredients, things that go into the ration, each ration element itself. And of course, a brilliant look at this, and all I can say is I cannot wait to try this stuff, because a couple of weeks ago I actually went camping and I used another issue ration pack, which is a non-military one. Basically, it's a commercially available one, so I'll be doing a separate video about that one very soon. And thanks for watching.